always given by none other than Winston Siemens. No, he really does. Quite often, he will prompt a speech and shows your character. I'm sure he's going to blow it out of the water. Winston has been playing guitar since he was 6 years old. So it's about 20 years. Tonight he will share how music has shaped his life. The music in me. Extreme vocal variety energy. Please help me welcome Winston Siemens.
Five, 7 minutes. Who here has played an instrument ever in their life? So just about everybody in this room. And it's something that is able to bring everybody together and to understand something, because music is a universal language. And at the same time, behind the music, there's a whole other concept of just the mindset and everything that goes into learning how to play the instrument. Something that is actually even more important than how to manage that instrument. What I found is what has actually happened inside of our mind that even allows us to pull the instrument out of its case, or to walk up to the piano and sit down and play. For me, I was just fascinated by music ever since I was a little boy. I remember listening to the stereo and just going up there, like, where is this sound coming from? It's just like amazing. How could notes and sounds move your heart and just make you experience so many different things? They could take you places. And it made me feel things that I didn't realize could be felt. And I wondered, are other people able to also feel these same kind of feelings? And so there was my fascination for music. And I decided I needed to play some of this music that I'm hearing. And so I was asking my mother, help me. I want to learn to play an instrument. I want to play guitar. I want to play rock and roll. I wanted to rock out. But where I lived, that wasn't really going to happen. You know, that was a long time ago. Rock and roll was evil. There was like crazy people like the Rolling Stones. And then there was the nice lads like the Beatles, even though at that time they were pretty evil too. I wasn't able to start playing the piano right away, but my mom took me to take piano lessons. And I went like, oh, I learned how to do something cool with music. But I went there and it was 3 blind mice. I'm like, not too cool. This is not what I'm looking for. And I've got to put all this work into it to play 3 blind mice and learn how to read these notes. I don't care about reading notes. I just want to jam. So that didn't go for a long time. And then I started taking guitar lessons. And that was going a little bit better. It was still not really fun music that I wanted to play, but I liked the guitar better. But my guitar instructor broke his leg. So he stopped teaching. And then I didn't have a teacher, bless you. I didn't have a teacher for a long time. I went away to a boys' home, and there, everybody was like, yeah, you got to play guitar. You know, that was the cool thing. So we started playing songs like, I think the first song that I learned how to play, I think, was House of the Rising Sun. And I was like, yeah, that song had some vibe to it. You know, that was pretty cool. And I was just like, wow. You know, and I was like picking the little parts out. I'm like, wow, this sounds like the record. And that was the start. I remember we played Country Roads, we played games people play. And then, when I was about 14 years old, I got really serious about the guitar. Got an electric guitar. And I heard Santana. And I got so inspired. He would play one note. And he would just hold it. You know, he was just like, one note. And it could just, it would just like tear your heart open. And I thought, is what I need to be playing. That note belongs to me. That sound is supposed to be coming from these fingers. And I started playing and playing, and I would just keep playing. I remember I was borrowing a friend's guitar. It was a real crappy guitar with these the action on it was terrible. And I would get these calluses on my fingers. And I would play and I would play until the calluses would get torn off by the strings. And my fingers would start bleeding, but I wouldn't stop. I kept playing. I would just wipe the blood off the guitar. But that made the difference. That took me to another level where I could have walked away from the guitar. But I found this passion. I found what was important to me. And this motivated me to do things like stop getting high. But that was kind of hard because I'm a musician. Musicians get high. What kind of musician am I if I don't get high? Well, I guess I'm a straight musician. So I finally, I started because I was realizing that I would play some really fun stuff and I would learn some great things. The next day I didn't remember what I learned. It's like, that was some cool stuff. But what was it? And so I started cutting back on that. And at the same time, I was learning martial arts. And an important thing that I learned was that as I would grow in my music as a musician, I would also grow as a martial artist. And sometimes I would really focus on my martial arts. And that in turn would help me grow as a musician. And I started to see that there was a common thread between everything that we do in our lives. You don't just, things are not separate. It's the same mentality that helps you be good at one thing, helps you be good at something else. So if you learn to excel in one area, you can take that and you can apply it to different areas of your life. Today, that's an important part of something that I do called coaching, life coaching. And that one of the techniques that you do with a client is you find out, it's like, where are your strengths? Where have you excelled? Where have you accomplished things that you really feel great about, that you really just love about yourself? What are the strengths that allowed you to do that? What took you to that area? Now you already have that. We take that and we apply that to any other area in your life that you want to grow. And that's what I learned from music, is that it can give you structure. It can give you a sense of belonging with people, because normally people tend to like musicians unless they want to marry your daughter or something. And so that's what I want to leave everybody with, is that music, find the music within yourself, and find the strength that you use to be good at one thing and apply it to everything else that you do, and you will excel in anything that you choose. Mr. Toastmaster.